So, how are you? Anything changed? Nothing?
I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm not sure how I can physically survive even until you come back.
Mm-hmm.
Even until you come back. So one thing.
Yeah.
The place I'm living in, or that they put me in, even when I'm sleeping, they have people coming in during the night trying to do bad things to me.
Mm-hmm.
They took my medication on the first night. This went on for about 7 nights until they kicked them out last night. Then one of my passports went missing, and I met a random guy in the Hoffman off of Trier, and I kind of just unloaded on him, and he says he's thinking about trying to help. But in all honesty, just in the 2 days, well, since the last time I saw you, it's just non-stop.
Yeah.
And I'm not physically sure how to survive. Because my lawyer even said, you're totally eligible for the job center.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the job center. They mocked me for the fact that I never worked in Germany. I said, well, that's just clearly not true.
Mm-hmm.
And she's laughing, get out. So then what happens is, I then have to go out and get another lawyer to now fight the job center. I sit before you. The thing is that I can't understand is why this is being allowed to go on.
Mm-hmm.
Because honestly,
I don't think it's allowed now.
no, but it clearly is because I can't stop it.
Mm-hmm.
I have gone to the police. The Trier police are so nasty.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go to the Gerstein police just to say, is it okay if I log a crime against me?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I got that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like,
okay.
yeah, I've been attacked numerous times, and my medication, I have to carry this stuff about. Do you know how much weight I'm losing?
Yeah.
I'm losing weight by the, and having to rely on you helping me.
Mm.
Let me put it to you simply this way. Because this has gone on, this is one of the lawyers to the Munich thing, right? It's an easy read. So I am fighting as much as I can. But let's say you don't help me the last time you're here.
Mm.
I probably don't even survive until I see you again.
Mm.
And it's getting to the point of, I went to the job center and I said, I urgently need basics just to survive. Food, medical care. The AOK guy is working on getting it back. And I actually got a letter from the job center saying, so it doesn't help me though, saying sorry. Now I have 7 lawyers.
Oh, folks.
Really, I have, and even to this date, after this onslaught of brutality against me, I've done nothing. Really, I've done nothing. I'm being subject. I have one pair. I mean, it's just like I'm not an animal. So really, even if you do help me out again today, I'm not sure how I get to 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Because my friend who's coming back from Italy doesn't come back until the 29th now.
Okay.
He's loving it down there. And I'm like, I'm fighting for my life. I haven't even had a shower in 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not an animal. All these legal documents clearly state I'm right. I'm only going to show you one, but it's just like, that's that Munich lawyer who blatantly lied about the money. It's actually gotten to the point, the room that I'm in, there's bugs everywhere and everything, right?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
this bad.
Yeah.
I have to sleep
Yeah.
with my chair.
Yeah.
I mean, my nerves are shot because I never know where the violence or aggression is coming from. So I have a meeting with the job center. So I have a meeting with the job center lady who can't speak English on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
This random guy that I met in the hospital who lives in Saarbrücken is going to translate for me because no one else will help me. No, I'm isolated.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have my meeting with the AUGUSTIN guy on the 25th.
Mm-hmm. Next week, okay. Mm-hmm.
But I'm traveling 300 kilometers in the hope I see you and get some food and some medication.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a lot. This has gone on a long time now.
Mm-hmm. Strange things, okay. It's really...
I mean, I'm getting brutalized.
Yeah,
Completely brutalized. I can't go one day without something bad happening. And like, obviously I'm taking the sleeping... If I don't take that sleeping tablet now, I am shot.
yeah.
And I'm having to dodge bullets. Get it? Well, not literally bullets, but traveling 300 kilometers purely in order to meet a nice human being who realizes I am in desperate need. The key thing is, if someone said, you know what, Barry, get to the 15th of May, we'll give you all your stuff back.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that constant pulling the carpet under me, and I'm literally like sleeping in a prison right now.
Yeah, I understand, okay.
And I have got to, this AUK, the key thing is the AUK, he hasn't given me a date. The other key thing is and I'll say it quickly, I know you've got other patients, this random guy might help me a little bit, but Doc, really, I'm sat in that chair. Not a lot scares me, right? I've had a bad journey. I'm starting to get really worried because other than you and this random guy I met in the Hauptbahnhof, no one's helping me. And the thing is, if I wasn't isolated and I knew a bunch of people, they can't do this to me. It's this constant isolation, and then anyone does whatever they want. So again, I need help.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I'm not even sure I can survive till you get back. I really don't. The way this is going.
So they stole your medication, they stole the prescription.
This guy, so where I am are criminals.
Yeah.
I worked my whole life never to be close to that, right? So he's a professional thief. He kept coming in, and the last thing I need is to get in an altercation with this guy, because then all my legal cases are gone. You're a criminal. So I kept telling the staff, get this guy out, and then he basically...
That wasn't true, yeah?
Yes, but what I've said is, they've told me to go to the police, and I said, I'm not going to the police until I leave here, because as soon as I go to the police, you'll kick me out of here. Because the owner of that homeless place contacted the job center and said he never worked for Sky Deutschland and SAP. These people in these places like to treat you like an animal. What's he got to do with me in Sky Deutschland? You own a homeless unit. Yes, he took my medication. He also took a couple of USBs. He took some tiny little clothes, and the worst part was he started coming in during the night looking like he was going to do bad, and I just happened to wake up, and now he's being kicked out. But there are bad people in here, so I literally am sleeping with my bag on my chest now.
Okay. So you need some more medication, I think. Okay.
Well, I never really got it.
Really, okay, I understand. Okay, so okay, let's print it again.
I need a couple of miracles to fall into place, really, at this point. No, it's not funny. Like, I am in no way belittling the fact I could die over the next 2 weeks from nothing other than people just watching it. So, I mean, this is the last time before you go to Florida. I need all the help you can give before you come back.
Okay.
I don't want to die.
Okay. So I will give you the prescription again. I will give you the money to get the prescription to get the medication.
Considering you have one of them, and I know exactly what I'm taking, right? I know exactly how bad it is.
Yeah.
It's not good for me, and to be honest with you, if I get my money, I probably have to leave and come on a complete detox. Can you give 2 and post date 1?
Two of what?
Prescriptions, but post-date one for like a week from now.
Mm-hmm. I can't put a week ahead. That's not possible.
Okay.
That's the point. So.
How do I get through the 2 weeks then?
So
I'm not saying I'm going to use it. I'm just saying in an emergency.
Yeah, you know, I know. So you take Zopiclone. You take it once a day or twice.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I take half a tablet just to get through the day.
Okay.
To keep me calm, because the last thing I need is going apeshit.
Okay.
Then I take one, and if something bad happens, then I take another half, so at least I get sleep. So on a really bad night 2, on a good day 1, because I take a half during the day and a half at night. It totally depends on what happens to me. But what I'm thinking is, let's say you gave me two packets, I might tell one of my lawyers, can I keep one in your desk?
That would be a great idea.
What I'm actually, because this guy actually has, he's got like a bar across his door.
Yeah.
So let's say if you can maybe prescribe 2 packets of 20 and I keep one in his, they all know what I'm going through, the lawyers, at least they're trying. But if I say, look, keep it in your desk, and in a complete emergency, then I take it, so no one can steal it. Is that fair enough?
Yeah, okay, of course. Okay. Okay, so we'll do that. I will give you 2 packages of Zopiclone. That's okay. And then I think it would be enough for these 2 or 3 weeks.
And just on an extreme basic level, do you have any chocolate or anything?
Absolutely not.
Not
if I will give you, but I don't have. Absolutely.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but yeah. So.
Oh, actually, there is one thing. So
I can give you this. Is
anything, honestly, anything, calcium, vitamins, anything.
This is calcium. Yeah, it's already gone. But it can't get.
Oh, the date.
The date, yes.
Yeah, it's just calcium, just vitamins, and like anything at this point. The one thing I was going to say is, this guy is considering buying me shoes. My left ankle was badly broken, right?
Aye.
And I won't get too close because. And what I need is neutral shoes because of my expensive insoles. But what I'm saying is, do you have anything? My ankles are starting to get cut up because these shoes are getting so old. Do you have anything that I can potentially bandage these with for like 2 weeks? What is that?
This is something you could put on it.
Okay.
So that's the only thing.
You know, in my previous jobs, I was called the best dressed man in the world. Look at the state of me.
Yeah. But it's...
This is crazy. But thank you.
I
I just have to somehow get through this.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll put that in there.
Okay, that's for the prescription.
Okay, thank you.
15, okay.
Is it AOK prescriptions? It's not a private one, right?
No, it's okay. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's almost getting to the point I'm going to have to start asking my lawyers for food. It's really that desperate.
Strange, yeah, I know.
But it's not strange. You could see.
Yeah.
You've seen enough,
but
right?
It's never seen that before. Absolutely. Okay. come with me, get the prescriptions.